and welcome to Economics by Jhareshwar. In today's lecture, we will going to learn about taxation in India. In this presentation, the presentation outline is introduction, types of taxation in India, goods and service tax which is also known as GST, importance of taxation in India, tax reforms in India, challenges in the Indian tax system, and the final one is conclusion. So let's start with its introduction. In introduction, taxation in India is a key source of government revenue. It means government earn revenue from the people by the way of taxation and from the other sources. But taxation is the major source of government revenue which is collected by the government to provide social services to the people. So it consists of direct and indirect taxes governed by the Income Tax Act 1961 and Goods and Service Tax Act 2017. Mainly taxes are divided into two parts, which is direct tax and the other one is indirect tax. Direct tax was starts from the 1961 by the Act of Income Tax Act 1961 and the Goods and Service Tax Act 2017. So the study of taxation helps in understanding the role in economic growth. So types of taxation in India. As you know, taxes are divided into two parts, which is direct tax and another one is indirect tax. Direct tax are those tax which is collected by the government directly from the people, businesses, etc. Those people pay taxes like income tax, corporate tax. It those These are included in the direct tax. In indirect tax, it includes goods and service tax, custom duty, excess duty, etc. So, what is GST or what is goods and service tax? GST was introduced in 2017. GST replaced multiple indirect taxes. When we talk about the past scenario of 2017, there are so many indirect taxes. Those taxes are replaced in 2017 by the name of GST, which is also known as Goods and Service Tax. It is structured as CGST, SGST, IGST, and UTGST. CGST means Central Good and Service Tax, SGST means State Good and Service Tax, IGST means Integrated Good and Service Tax. The last one, UTGST means Union Territory Good and Service Tax. GST simplifies taxation and reduce tax evasion. So now we talk about what are the importance of taxation in India. As we know, it is the major part of government revenue. So it is the most important element of economic growth of a country. So it is the first point is revenue generation. The funds public services and infrastructure, which means when government earn revenue by the way of taxation, the large part of government revenue was collected from this source, which is known as GST or direct tax. Those money are government use to provide social services to the people. So it is the main or important for revenue generation. The second point is redistribution of wealth. It is also a very important point. Progressive taxation help reduce income inequality. In India, there are so many income inequality shows in an economy. To reduce these inequalities, government impose taxes to reduce inequalities. Government impose large number of taxes on the richer people and small number of taxes on the smaller people which have small number of income. So the third importance is economic stability influence inflation, employment and investment. it also a very important point in taxation in India. It influences economic stability, inflation, employment, and investment. And the final importance or the last point is encouraging growth. Tax incentives boost industrial development. So, now we talk about tax reforms in India. The first point is 1991 economic reforms reduced corporate tax rates. The second point, introduce of GST in 2017, unified indirect tax system. The third point, faceless tax assignment in 2020, improved transparency. And the final one, digital taxation, simplified tax filing for citizens. So now we talk about challenges in Indian tax system. The first challenge is tax evasion, high level of unreported income, which means some people do not report their income to the government to uh, avoid income taxes. So it a very important point in a challenges in Indian tax system. The second point, explain complex policies. Frequent changes makes compliance difficult. Low tax base, low percentage of citizen pay income tax. As we know, taxes are divided into two parts, which is direct and indirect tax. The smaller number of people pay direct tax only. Okay, but the larger amount of people or all people pay indirect taxes. So the fourth point is high dependence on indirect taxes, burden on lower income groups. So all the people in an economy provide or gives indirect taxes to the government. So it also challenges in Indian tax system. So now we talk about conclusion of taxation system in India. Taxation in India play a very crucial role in economic growth. As we know, taxation play a very significant role in economic growth in an economy. So it play a very crucial role in economic growth. Reforms like GST and digital taxation have improved efficiency. Future policies should focus on simplification, fairness, and broadening the tax base. The tax remain a pillar of India's financial system. So this is all the detail about Indian tax system in India. So thank you for your time. Do subscribe my channel to see these type of videos. Thank you.